Considering that Miley recently talked about Kendall Jenner for being nasty to Selena Gomez, does everyone seem eager to win her favor? You might be excused for assuming that, given how narrow their circle is, everyone must get along well with one another. Although this is, to some extent, true, Miley Cyrus decided to stand up for what is just and not put up with the behavior that Kendall, Hailey, and Kylie demonstrated. Perhaps there are other times you've heard a different musician stand up for Selena. Let's be honest, we all are aware that it is not just the supporters who are flocking around her. A variety of famous personalities have also made it obvious that they are on her side and supporting her. Hello, my friend. I am most interesting. In today's video, we're going to discuss why Miley Cyrus never trusted Kendall Jenner. So make sure to watch the video until the end to find out all the juicy details. And don't forget to press that subscribe button so you do not miss any of the upcoming drama. The early friendships. Who, in their sovereign mind, is inclined to go along with these cruel gals, given the amount of hatred being directed against them via the internet by so many people? These Jenners need to give some thought to the consequences of their choices, since they are beginning to lose their significance and notoriety. Miley was quite disappointed with Kendall's behavior, and the fact that she became a part of the conflict between Hailey and Selena. Selena was the victim of body shaming at the hands of these young women, who then had the nerve to disregard their actions. They have been engaging in this activity for a fairly considerable amount of time. In case you were unaware, Selena and one or more of the Jenner sisters were previously buddies. Since the knowledge that Selena discontinued her relationships with both Kendall and Kylie a while ago, it is clear that they are no longer on friendly terms with one another. Simply said, Justin was the spark for their friendship. The same can be said of Hailey's relationship with the Jenner family. On the contrary, do you not find it odd that Hailey is extremely connected to the Jenners? Irrespective of how vehemently Justin and Kendall denied having a romantic connection, there was no denying the reality that they had an affair. They were tied together. On the other side, Miley has a history of friendship with both Kendall and Hailey. Nonetheless, even she cannot understand how the nasty girls behaved in this instance. You may recall that Hailey, Kendall, and Miley made a guest appearance on a segment of Carpool Karaoke together when they highlighted how their bond has always included a sense of humor. The friendship between Miley and Selena. If you are wondering how closely Miley and Selena have been linked, they have always gone to great lengths to uphold each other. Both of them began their professional lives at a young age and collaborated on projects during their time at Disney. They were even entangled in a teen scandal when Selena had a relationship with Nick Jonas, Miley's ex-boyfriend. They are now so far removed from those times that they are likely to laugh whenever they recall them, because they were both just teenagers at the time, and neither knew that they would become extremely close to one another in the years to come. That was the sort of trivial event that those around them can joke about now. In one of her interviews, Selena stated unequivocally that she and Miley Cyrus had never truly been at odds with one another, and that she had never been in a committed relationship with Nick. They were both capable of reaching adulthood and a level of maturity regarding these issues, allowing them to move on from the conflict and develop a solid friendship. Audiences will likely recall the endearing way Miley interacted on Instagram after the latter released an old clip of her and Selena from when they were much younger. They engaged in several amusing back and forths with one another. In 2019, when Selena anchored Saturday Night Live, she paid tribute to Miley Cyrus by giving her a shout-out and even mimicking her raspy vocals. After that, Miley posted a picture of herself on Instagram with the caption, "Hell yeah, I'm Miley Cyrus," on a white tank top that she was wearing at the time. In addition, Miley has stated publicly that she and Selena never had any kind of feud and that the mainstream press is responsible for any rumors. If Nick is the only person at fault for the conflict everyone seems to be discussing, then those details are clearly old news. Why are Jenners and Hailey so obsessed with Selena? Now, why is Hailey trying her best to be in the good books of Miley? That's what we're going to talk about next, and that is why you should press that subscribe button to keep getting the best updates from Most Interesting. Jenners and Hailey obsessed over Selena. Since Miley is close with all of the females engaged in the problem, several individuals had the misconception that she would maintain her impartiality throughout the entire drama involving Selena and Hailey. As it turns out, the altercation between Kendall and Miley took place during the Versace show. It has been reported that Miley knocked Kendall out on how cruel she was for tormenting Selena by posting a selfie of herself without any makeup on Instagram and tagging Miley Cyrus. Selena added light to the flames and made it more likely that more people would accept this rumor. As a result of this message, supporters flew into a frenzy, and many instantly believed that it was a direct dig at Kendall and what Miley had done to her. Do you believe Miley and Selena have been discussing this rumor behind the scenes? But although many people were pleased with what Miley had done, there was in fact no evidence that this took place. A source was quoted in an article as saying, "I was there and I didn't see that. I don't think I even saw them around each other. I don't think Miley cares to associate with that group." Regardless of whether or not Miley questioned Kendall about her behavior, it is very clear that she will never condone or approve of how cruel people conduct themselves, even though she has a connection with these individuals. On top of that, Miley is an amazing woman, so she is aware of the inappropriate things that are not. Jenner's and Hailey's unhealthy fixation on Selena is an issue, but it's no longer the main focus of the conversation because of the celebrities' relationships with the people engaged. Kylie has grown into the mom of 2 children and has much more controversy to cope with in her own life. Despite this, she tries to connect herself to problems she has no business caring about. On the flip side, Kendall will continue to be Kendall, and she will continue to be a person who excuses the poor behavior of her buddy. Hailey trying so hard to win everyone over. Do you know about the gossip that Gigi and Kendall requested Selena to accompany them on their vacation to Dubai on purpose, so that Hailey could spend time with Justin? If this is true, it is the most perverted thing ever done. You have to realize that it is unimportant how little their circle is, since they would actually abandon one another in some way. When Selena ultimately chose to cut off her friendships with a group of toxic people, she made a decision that turned out to be really wise. Though Kendall and Miley have proven publicly in front of the media that they are very connected, this does not imply that they have a particularly deep bond with one another. It is important to remember that Miley Cyrus was once romantically involved with Justin Bieber, and we have all witnessed how Hailey can be very possessive about Justin's exes. However, after the altercation, Hailey was allegedly found trying to get back on good terms with Miley, when Miley told Kendall that she planned to target Hailey and Kylie next. In light of what she started, Hailey now must accept that she will be the target of hatred from another famous person. This is the cost that she has to shell out for her actions. In the end, it was Selena pleading with the crowd to stop harassing Hailey. It is common knowledge that Selena can succeed on her alone, even without the assistance of other musicians. Seeing how highly she places a premium on her tranquility and mental well-being, she's not the type to initiate anything. If they ever do something to Selena, these bullies had best remember that people would go after their good name and fame. What will these Jenners and Hailey get after doing so? Is Selena genuinely a calm person? Let us know in the comments section what you think. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button to keep this channel alive. Stay tuned. See you soon.